Welcome to this week's Torah lesson. This week's Torah portion is Parsha's Chayei Sara. The question of the week is, how can you be sure that your prayers will be answered? So in this week's Torah portion, we learn about Eliezer, Avram's servant, going to look for a shidduch for Yitzchak, and he comes to the well, and he prays to Hashem. Hashem should answer his prayers, that he should find the right match for Yitzchak. And sure enough, before he even finishes his prayer, Rivka walks out. So the question is, what was so powerful that Eliezer, that his prayer should be answered even before he finishes his prayer? Not only that, we know the famous Shmedrash says that there are three people that were answered right away. Eliezer, the servant of Abraham in this case, Moshe Rabbeinu, and King Solomon. However, between the three, Moshe Rabbeinu and King Solomon, their prayers were answered right after they finished their prayer. Eliezer, even before he finished, it was answered. So what's so powerful and unique about Eliezer? And the Rebbe explains, because what happens is, anytime someone prays, you're going to get answered. You're going to get blessings. The problem is that the blessings to come from on high has to go through down many, many levels, different worlds, different sphirot, so it takes a while to go through, and something gets stuck on different levels. However, when you have a prayer, the prayer draws down that the blessing should happen in this world. Eliezer, he was going as a messenger from Yitzchak to find the shidduch for Yitzchak. Yitzchak, we know in the world of spheres, Yitzchak represents gvura, power. So because he was going as a shliach to find a shidduch for Yitzchak, so he had the power, the energy of gvura, that pushed through his prayers, that the prayer should be answered even before he finished his prayer. So the answer to the question, how can you be sure your prayers will be answered? Pray with extra power. And like the Rebbe says, when a Jew prays, the sigh of a Jew in prayer, a deep, meaningful prayer, is in the level of tshuva ilah, a very, very high level of returning to Hashem. So if you pray with a real sigh to Hashem, your prayers, God willing, will all be answered. Thanks so much for joining us for this week's Torah lesson. This week's Torah lesson is dedicated to the memory of Baruch ben Aryeh Leib, Shlomo ben Yosef, and Rachel bas Lipa. May their souls be elevated by the Torah we're studying in their memory. For more information, please see our website, chabadswf.org. Have a great and blessed week. Looking forward to seeing you next week.